Have you ever wondered why there's no serial killer here in the Philippines? I mean, I'm not complaining. Definitely not complaining. But compared to other countries like the US that has a lot of serial killers, and even in some cases became famous for their crimes, Philippines is definitely at the bottom of the list. Well, somewhere at the bottom of the list. And again, we're very thankful for that. But in the name of curiosity, we can still have to question why there's no serial killer here in the country. It's time for something briefing because again and again and again, there's more to that. Okay, so what is the definition of a serial killer? Let's get into it. A serial killer is a person who murdered two or more people in two or more separate events over a period of time, primarily because of psychological issues.
Research says that more often than not, they have severe parental issues, like if one or both parents died and a neglectful guardian raised a future killer.
Ngayon, pumunta na tayo sa part na pinaka-ayaw mo pero wala kang choice, history. Don't worry, I'm gonna try my best to make it short. The truth is, walang ganong serial killer right now, but it doesn't mean the serial killers didn't exist in the country.
The most recent was Mark Dizon in June 2010, arrested in San Fernando, La Union, for being suspected of the deaths of 9 people in 3 separate robberies in Angeles City. Some of the victims involved foreign nationals. Other recorded serial killers in the countries: Bernardo del Reyes, a homicidal maniac, killing 37 people in 1969, while first ever known serial killer was Father Severino Malyari during the 1800s, executed by hanging for causing the mysterious deaths of about 50 people in Magalang, Pampanga. It was believed na nabiktima kasi ng witch or mangkukulam kung tawagin yung nanay niya. In turn, Malyari thought that killing parishioners would counteract the supposed magic affecting his mother.
So the question whether there is a serial killer here in the Philippines was brought up in F.H. Batacan's novels Smaller and Smaller Circles that was adapted into movie. By the way, great Filipino horror film. A Filipino Reddit thread titled Serial Killer Here in the Philippines delved into a possibility that serial killers might exist here in the country. The thread also acknowledged that while it is not impossible, there is a perception that the cultural context here in the Philippines is not really productive into breeding serial killers. So here are some theories according to that trend. First of all, syempre hindi mawawala ang chismosa culture here in the Philippines. Duh.
In an Esquire magazine article, the Philippines is described as having a chismosa culture, where people are highly interested in, involved in each other's personal affairs.
Challenge nga naman kung mabilis mapisto yung mga kilos nila at mabilis kumalat yung chismis. Basically, serial killers will likely be exposed because of the vigilant nature in the community. Nosiness of neighbors and relatives, often seen negatively, could serve as a form of community vigilance, potentially preventing criminal activities. Next is better mental health.
A Reddit user suggests Filipino may be mentally healthier as the country constantly ranks high in happiness and resilience indexes. While not serial killings, these incidents involve individuals not in their best mental state, highlighting that mental health issue can lead to severe consequences. Also, criminologists Jack Levin and James Fox suggested that mentally ill individuals may lack the mental capacity to carry out and plan acts of murder.
Next is the survival theory. The idea is that people are too occupied with day-to-day survival to even commit unjustified criminal activities. Tama nga naman, might as well work for your living than bothering to do criminal acts. Other one is economic factors. Crimes are often committed for survival, and economic hardship can lead to desperation and criminality. It suggests that a certain level of affluence is required for individuals to kill for psychological fulfillment rather than survival. Next one is, unfortunately, police inefficiency. Police are unable to connect the dots due to poor investigative work and lack of centralized system. This points out the challenge of linking different incidents across different regions, especially when they appear random and don't gain media attention. So we'll never know. Maybe there's a serial killer out there, hindi lang sila nahuhuli. Lastly, public figures became recognized as alleged serial killers. A user claimed the serial killer might be in the public eye, holding positions like police chiefs or even the president. Discussion arises whether extrajudicial killings might be considered as serial killings. So there you have it. That might be one of the reasons why there's not a lot of serial killers here in the Philippines compared to other countries. Again, not complaining. Definitely not complaining. But kaya ba, do you have inputs or maybe theories that you want to share? Don't forget to write that in the comment section below. I hope you enjoy and pick something for today's video. See you in the next one, and let's discover more things that pokes one's curiosity. Because whatever news, trends, or stories, always remember there's more to that.